In this video, we're going to talk about my fitness plan mentally and physically to keep me on my game in this quarantine situation. So stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackson Desjardins. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. I've personally lost about 80 plus pounds, and on this channel we talk about weight loss tips and tricks to help you guys reach your weight loss goals. So I'm gonna start out this video by asking you guys a question. Do you see the difference? I upgraded my camera to the Sony a7S Mark II. I actually invested in this camera from the money that I got from YouTube from my video that exploded, and I'll put it somewhere in the screen right now. But I've invested back into the channel for you guys, so I wanted to step up my game to be able to bring you guys the best quality content that I can possibly bring while using the best equipment that I can afford at the moment. And by the way, this is not the big thing that I was talking about in the last video, just to make sure you guys knew that. So I hope everybody's doing okay with the quarantine situation. I know I'm kind of like pulling my hair out, and my entire family with me is kind of just like over this whole thing. So let's dive right into the topic of this video, and that is my quarantine fitness plan mentally and physically. So let's start off with the physical part. Let's talk about diet. I've talked about diet at least a little bit in one of my last two videos, but mainly with diet, I'm choosing to make sure that I set my eating times. I'm not wondering about calories. I'm not wondering about, oh, like, am I snacking? Am I not snacking? No, there is no snacking. I eat at this time and this time. That's what's been working for me. Everybody's different. For me, I've been cutting carbs back a little bit because I don't need as much energy throughout the day. I'm trying to be more active, but there's just no getting around the fact that you're gonna be sitting down, and I am sitting down a lot more throughout the day. So as far as what I'm eating, stick around for next week because I'm making a full day of eating for the quarantine situation. But as far as my diet, yeah, I mean, I've had slip-ups. I'm sure you guys have had slip-ups. I've had a lot of them. I'm sure you guys have had a few. You can't go anywhere. You're not doing a whole lot. It's tough. Like, I get it. Trust me. I would say set a specific eating window that you're going to allow yourself to eat. So that kind of gets rid of snacking. Otherwise, I mean, listen to your body, eat intuitively, but at the same time, realize that it's going to be really easy to overeat. And even if you slightly overeat, you're going to store that a lot easier right now because you're not burning as many calories. I recommend wearing a Fitbit too. Mine's charging right now, but just to kind of like track how many calories that you're burning throughout the day, and you can adjust your diet accordingly. So now let's talk about exercise. So what have I been doing for exercise? This past week at least, guys, I mean, I've just been sticking to mainly cardio. So I've been doing Stairmaster. That's been my main form of exercise for the past week, just kind of getting myself in the swing of things for this quarantine situation. I find that I don't want to jump right in, like all the way gung-ho off the bat, because I've got a lot to get used to with this quarantine situation because we're going to be here for a little bit. So this week was pretty much just about cardio. This next week, I'm getting a lot more into training with my circuits, with some dumbbells that I have here. I have a bench press and a storage facility near here, so I'm gonna go grab that, see what I can do with that. That doesn't mean that you guys have to go buy a bench press. That just means that I'm working with what I've got, which is the story that we all have right now. You gotta work with what you have. A lot of people are going on runs right now and focusing on cardio, and I think that's probably the best bet right now, because while we're more sedentary, any opportunity to burn more calories, I think we should take. So going on walks, doing cardio versus weight training, like, you're gonna want to burn more calories right now. At least I am, because I don't want to put on body fat. In fact, I'm trying to lose it right now. So I'm going to be losing body fat right now, but I've got to adjust what I'm eating to be eating a little bit less, and my activity has to go up pretty drastically because I'm not doing as much during the day. And cardio for me right now, guys, this is really important. It's become what my mother and I call NAOC, not an option cardio. So now that we've kind of talked about the fitness aspect of it, I want to talk about how mentally I'm staying at least relatively on track right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is make a daily plan. Plan your days. Have something to do for the day. Write them out, have a to-do list, make a plan, like spend 1 hour doing this, 1 hour doing that. It's gonna give you structure to your day to feel like you've accomplished something even though you haven't left the house or you're not really leaving the house much. It's gonna structure you, it's gonna give you structure, and that's what we're all lacking right now. That's why we're all binging right now. That's why we're all watching too much Netflix. That's why we all can't focus with school. We're all losing the motivation. Guys, you're not alone right now. I'm not gonna fake to you that I'm doing all these crazy home workouts, like bench pressing my couch and all this bullshit that like everybody says that they're doing. I have had multiple binge out sessions. I've had multiple days where I've skipped workouts. I've been sleeping in way too much. I'm losing motivation to do schoolwork. What I have had to do and what I've understood is I've had to adapt and adjust to my life's circumstances, and you guys need to do the same. With fitness, with your mental state of mind, guys, we need to accept, adapt, and adjust to our situation. Whatever variable of life that is. I want you guys to ask yourself these questions in regard to what activities you're choosing to take part in. Number one, what makes me feel lousy? Let's establish what makes you feel lousy. Write them down and figure out how much you're doing those things. For example, me sitting down and just watching YouTube videos or TV or a movie and doing nothing and having nothing to do, that makes me feel lousy, okay? Number two, what makes you feel good? What inspires you? What motivates you? What makes you happy? What makes you want to get after it? So I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm not doing cardio. And I got in the shower and I got on my computer. I started feeling lousy. So I was like, wait a minute, what makes me feel lousy is skipping cardio. I want to not feel lousy, so what am I going to do? And I took part and I got cardio clothes on. I got on the Stairmaster and I did 45 minutes of cardio and I felt great after. And then it gave me the energy to be able to make this video for you guys. It motivated me to talk about these topics. You're not alone. We're all feeling it. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I've binged, I've skipped workouts, I've slept in too much, I've just watched pointless Netflix and YouTube videos. I've done all those things, okay guys? Like, don't think that I'm perfect. Don't think that all these influencers you see are perfect. Everybody's messing up right now, and this video is about how to get a grip, okay? So make a daily routine. Netflix isn't bad, guys, but just structure your day to make time for everything so it feels like you at least have some sort of structure and you accomplish something by the end of the day. You have the choice to let this get to you and let this ruin your time and just accept the fact that, oh, I can't work out. No, we can all work out right now. We just don't feel like it. Watch the effect that it's gonna have on you mentally and physically. And at this point in the video, I'm gonna actually get my mom, who's been a fitness professional for a very long time. I want her to share kind of some of her wisdom with you guys as far as us not being perfect, her strategies that she implements with her clients, and just us being real with you guys.
Hey guys, I'm Jackson's mom, Tracy, and I'm here to talk a little bit about fitness during chaotic crisis right now. I own a personal training studio in Bethany Beach, Delaware, and I have a lot of clients where I'm coaching this type of concept with them right now. So being that we're all stuck at home, in my opinion, we have two definitive directions we can go. We can be resilient and stay on our path of excellence, figure out how to do that, or we can sit on the couch and kind of slide back and start to feel lousy and lousier and lousier. So it's going to be one direction or it's going to be the other, quite frankly. So Jackson and I are asking you to make the choice with us to choose resiliency, which is just going to require that we get pretty organized, form a daily routine, and get that workout in. So I highly encourage you, as I'm telling my clients right now, to form a plan for the day. Form a plan. I like to take an index card every single day and write out, let's say, 5 things that I want to accomplish every single day, even right now. Because I had a few days where I didn't do it, and I started to feel the pull onto the couch and down into the tunnel of doom. You're going to get in your workout, let's say before 10 a.m. every day. Then you're going to work on some chores throughout the house. You're going to do something for fun. You're going to call your mom, and then you're going to watch a favorite movie. When you write out some things that are going to enrich you and you cross them off as you do them, that's our path of excellence. That's what makes us resilient. In terms of a home workout, you guys, you just got to do it. It doesn't have to be fancy. Make it 20 or 30 minutes. The first 8 minutes are the worst. You're not going to feel like doing it. I put my shoes on this morning. I did not feel like doing my workout, which I'm doing right after this camera stopped. We don't have to feel like doing it. In fact, we're not going to feel like doing it. That really doesn't matter. Embrace it. And you feel so accomplished when you're done. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be complicated. And Jackson gave you a great garage/rainy day driveway workout that you can do at home with modifications. And there we go. So it's wonderful to meet all of you, see you on the channel, and you can do it.
Let's try not to focus on what can't I do. Oh, I can't go to the gym. I can't leave the house if you're quarantined and it's government mandated. But let's focus on what I can do. I can do cardio. I can get ahead on the things that are important to me in schoolwork and all those kinds of things. So guys, I thought this was a good time to bring up the comment of the day. So this week's comment comes from Harry S. But he says, "Hey man, I just wanted to say that you're amazing. Thank you. I haven't been happy with myself for years now. I lost who I was as a person. I stopped setting goals for myself, and anytime I thought I had my head back in the game, I was only just kidding myself. I never trusted the process. I just wanted this shit to fall into my lap, not work hard for things like I used to. I'm only 26. I have my entire life ahead of me. I don't want to think about life being better if I was dead. That's not what life is about. It's too late to be thinking about why I fucked up. Instead, it's time to conquer life for what it is. Thank you, brother. This video really helped me put things into perspective again." So Harry, I want to acknowledge you and say that you having the mindfulness to realize and reflect on the past and reflect on what you are actually capable of is what winners are made of, okay? So you have the mindfulness to say in the moment, I know I can do better. I know where I've been. I know where I am, and I know where I want to be. It's your time, and like my response said, it is your time. So I'm so excited for you to get after it, and to thank you very much for the inspiration to not just me, but all the viewers here. If you're watching my channel, that means that all you fit chicks and guys want to be high achieving individuals, and you're more than capable of it. The only one stopping you is you. I made you a little edit of my dogs and I going out on the pier, and felt a little silly filming, but it ended up looking kind of cool, I thought. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and here you go. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all staying healthy, productive, happy, optimistic, and positive during this entire quarantine experience. So guys, let's keep getting better together, and let's keep on grinding. I'll see you in the next one.